It's a complicated answer to a simple question. You know, what I think is at the heart of it is the passion of our kids. The students that come in this building every day are here to learn. They're here to make themselves better, and they do it in a passionate manner.
One thing that Northview does have in common are students who are driven and motivated and who understand that with success comes hard work, but also respect and tolerance and understanding. It's that these students are so respectful of the education they get in class and want to learn and want to be there in the classroom and believe that education it's not necessarily just a grade. It really is about the experience of learning from each other and being in that classroom.
There are so many different cultures here that combine, where at other schools they may have some diversity, but they don't buy into it and use it to their advantage like we do. We actually use that diversity for training and making people culturally aware and actually culturally sensitive too, so that we know something about each other rather than simple stereotypes.
Well, in this particular environment, in this particular culture, I think the uniqueness lies in the fact that most of these students come from backgrounds where education is number one in terms of importance. And so the teaching is easier because the learning is easier, and these students appreciate the opportunity to learn, and it has a lot to do with the cultural background. When parents are involved in their children's education, children succeed.
The biggest area is the culture of wanting to push themselves. The students want to push themselves, they compete with each other. There's an expectation from themselves, there's an expectation from the teachers, from the DUL, and from the parents. I really think it's the culture of Northview. It's what it means to be a Titan that really makes the students who they are.
This is a school of incredibly diverse students who are involved in the types of activities and club activities and sports activities beyond the classroom experience. We've got students who are exceeding academically, but also exceeding as sportsmen, and then also breaking glass ceilings and challenging stereotypes that are out there. To say again that this is just an academic school or a school dominated by Asians, again, is wrong. It's a diverse school of diverse abilities, of human beings who are driven to change this world, make this world a better place.
But we're unique in the fact that because of our school and the type of students we have, you know, we get a great blend of our athletes and our academics together. And I think that the uniqueness of our classroom also brings out a unique blend of the type of athlete that we get. We see kids that not only excel in athletics, but they're really involved in their other activities as well. So sometimes it makes it tough, but really it kind of creates a very well-rounded athlete for us, because our coaches have to deal with not only what goes on the field, but the stuff that happens in the classroom as well.
I think what's unique about Northview athletics is in part what's unique about Northview in general, and that's the camaraderie and the bond that exists between the students.
It's brings everything together in a total package with the student athlete.
The athletes at Northview are unique by the way in which they conduct themselves as a well-rounded individual, someone who is going to work hard at their academics so to make sure that they are continuing to be successful in the classroom, but also going to be working hard on the field to prove themselves as a well-rounded individual.
A lot of the athletes and students in general at Northview have massive amounts of integrity and do the right thing when nobody's looking. And that includes treating their teammates well when the coach isn't looking, being supportive, being helpful in any way they can.
Well, one of the things I noticed about our guys especially is not only the respect for their opponent, but also the respect for their teammates and the joy that they really have playing with each other.
I have high standards for the way in which they are going to conduct everything that they do. They are very personal, they're very kind to pretty much everyone that they come into contact with. and it's something that they are able to represent each program as well as the school.
We have kids that have multiple AP classes, kids that play multiple sports, involved in various clubs and activities. So it really does help bring that well-rounded student athlete to our athletic programs.
They just don't want to just do it. They make it a fun time and they really enjoy it.
Too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands.
All humans are created with creativity inside of them and need to create, and that all cultures across all time, across all places on the planet are connected.
I am most fascinated because it's one of the areas that gives each individual a voice, something unique and specific.
Council of a desert place with the rich.
Like most young people, I had the thrill of creating as a child before I was intimidated by what art was supposed to be.
It is actually their background, their observations, and consequently what they create is their view of the world. And it's one of the things that when we relate to it, it lets us know we're not alone.
Many schools are successful maybe in just one portion of the arts program. At Northview, we prize success in every part of the arts program. So we have awards and successes in all of them, and we all support each other and work together to be successful.
What makes the Northview music program and the arts program unique is our dedication to new music and new ways to discover music. They're motivated by the beauty of the music, not by really anything else, just by the joy of being there and singing and the fellowship that comes with that.
And we're connected by this language of art that we can all understand and appreciate. And that I found to be magnificent, and I wanted to share it with my students.
They give us their best, and that's why we're able to excel in the arts, because the students try so hard and they really work, and that's what sets Northview apart. We don't have the notion of somebody else is better, therefore I have to take them down. The notion is everybody's pushing everybody forward. That's what I love about Northview.